On the local front, the motions seeking consent for the arrest of two former opposition lawmakers allegedly involved in a cash for votes scandal back in 2021 were voted down today at the National Assembly. This apparently backed by the main opposition party lawmakers. Our National Assembly correspondent Han Seong-woo has the latest.
South Korea's National Assembly has rejected the motion seeking parliamentary consent for arresting former Democratic Party and now independent lawmakers Youn and Lee Seung-man. In an anonymous vote during Monday's plenary session, 139 out of 293 lawmakers participating voted for Yoon's arrest motion, failing to win the approval of a majority of lawmakers in attendance required for the motion to be passed. The motion for consent to Lee's arrest fell short as well, garnering 132 votes. There were also 9 and 6 abstentions, respectively. Youn and Lee are currently under investigation over their alleged involvement in a scheme to distribute cash envelopes containing a total of roughly $71,000 to members of the Democratic Party, in a bid to help then-candidate Song Young-gil win party chairmanship ahead of the party's national convention 2 years ago.
The evidence is so glaring, there's no room for illegal extraction, distortion, or malicious editing. The sheer amount of recorded conversations and the number of people mentioned in them is so vast that there's no room for ambiguity either. Buying votes with cash is a serious crime that threatens the very existence of democracy itself.
Justice Minister Han Dong-un also took issue with the fact that taking part in Monday's vote were several opposition legislators who are currently being suspected of accepting some of the illicit cash. In contrast, Youn and Lee have both accused South Korea's prosecution of orchestrating politically charged probes, denying the allegations and calling the investigations unjust, as they requested fellow lawmakers to vote the motions down.
Immunity from arrest exists to protect the National Assembly from the excessive abuse of administrative power and thus ensure the separation of the three branches of government. Do you all think that the Yoon Suk-yeol administration's prosecution is just and based on common sense?
In response to the rejection of the motions, an official at the presidential office vaguely told reporters that they believe the people have made their own judgment on the decision. Han Seong-woo, Arirang News.